Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to take a look at connecting your InThrMa EMS account with your web-based reservation booking calendar. So websites like HomeAway, VRBO, and so on. We're logged into an account here and we're looking at the main menu. So from the main menu we're going to have you click on the custom programming icon, which is this calendar with a 17 on it in the top row. Once you're in there, you're going to want to click on the fourth tab, which is rental properties right here. And this is where we're going to set it up, and this is where you can kind of monitor its progress as it's connecting with your calendars and grabbing events. But before we get started, it's very important that we go through a few items and make sure that we're all on the same page. So just so you know, this is beta software. It's new. It may have some issues. So if there are issues, and we've worked out a lot of issues already, so hopefully you won't encounter any issues, but if you do, you do need to report them as soon as possible so that we can fix the issues and make sure that everything's operating correctly. Before you get started with this feature, we do need you to delete any special days prior to going any further. The quickest way to do that, depending on which type of thermostat you have, is you would click one of these or both of these buttons, and it'll pop open a new window with your special days. So in this case, this thermostat didn't have any existing special days. Let's check if this account has, okay, so in this case, this account has 3 thermostats, but none of them had special days. If they did have special days, we just ask that you come in here and you'd see a delete button next to each row, and just hit delete to get rid of those special days. It's very important that you do this because the software is assuming you're starting with a thermostat without any special days that are in your calendar. So please keep that in mind. Also, going forward, I'm referring to number 5 here, going forward, the thermostat will always clean up any expired old special days. So basically, any special day setting that's in the past that's not recurring will be purged. And that's just because the thermostats have a finite number of slots for special days. So we do need to delete the ones that are no longer relevant just to keep space on the thermostat for new special days. Some of the vacation booking websites will mark an entry as tentative if somebody has shown interest in that week or that block of time, but they haven't yet booked the reservation with you. So those events will be ignored. We only will look at ones that are marked as reserved or booked or paid and so on. And then the other key thing to know here is some websites, for example, vacation home rentals, don't provide a description of who the renter is in their calendar feed. So in those cases, there's really not much we can do to indicate who it's reserved for. And then finally, we're only looking 90 days into the future. So if you have an event 4, 5, 6, 7 months into the future in your calendar, we're not going to look for that or put it in the special days until it falls within a 90-day window. So if you're looking for something far out into the future and don't see it, that's why. So okay, to get started and add these events, connect these calendars, you're going to work on the left-hand side of this screen here. You're going to see a list of your thermostats. Let's go ahead and pick this one here. Then we're going to pick, actually I think that one might be offline. Let's look for this one. Here we go. This one's online. And we're going to pick what type of calendar this is. So let's, here's the 4 calendar types that we support today. If you have a calendar type that's not in this list, please let us know and we'll get it added to the queue of features. So let's pick a calendar type. Let's give it a name for my calendar. There it is. Then you're going to paste in the URL to your calendar. This is the link provided by VRBO or HomeAway or the booking website you use, and you'll need to find it on their website, this link. But it's, this is the key part that you'll need to add in. And then you'll want to set up your preferences for events. So when there's an event in the calendar, what do you want us to do? So in this case, we're going to say, use the occupied in profile, and that's what we're going to do to set it up. And you'll also, if you have an IMT series thermostat, you'll be able to set up the auxiliary relay 1 and 2, which people oftentimes use for their swimming pool or hot tub, scheduling. And because this is in beta, there is a beta code that you'll need to put in or get from us. It does change from time to time, so please contact us for that. Once you've filled out this form, you'll just hit Connect Calendar, and all this information will be recorded. So you can see down here, here's the one connected calendar. It's for this thermostat. Here's the link to your calendar. Here's the calendar link right here. You've elected to use Profile 1 when there's a booking, and in this case, this thermostat doesn't have a relay 1 or 2 applicable, so those are not set. And then here's sort of settings, or sorry, status every time the software runs once an hour on the hour. We just put it in, it hasn't run yet, so there's nothing to see here. And then there's a couple buttons if you want to sort of delete this or disconnect this or purge the special days. You could use these buttons to do so. So basically, once this starts to run, it'll grab those events. You'll see them here on the right-hand side where it says none found. So all that we ask is you come in here occasionally for the first few days once you have this set up, and just make sure that the events listed here in calendar events look right. And then also just a spot check, click on the applicable button here and view the special days as they are on the thermostat, and just make sure everything looks right. So give it a try, get in touch for the beta code, because you'll definitely need that to sign up. Give it a try, let us know how things go. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.